Saludos. Welcome to our Hispanic Association on Corporate Responsibilities virtual leadership pipeline program. My name is Sid Wilson. I'm the president and chief executive officer of ASED. And we're so excited to have you join us for our fifth leadership pipeline program, but our first time doing our program virtually. We're really excited for the lineup of speakers that we have for you, and so thankful that that so many of you can join us for what turns out to be a record-setting turnout for us. For those of you that aren't familiar with the Hispanic Association on Corporate Responsibility, we've been around since 1986. Our mission is to advance Hispanic inclusion in corporate America, and programs such as the Leadership Pipeline Program, which is intended to help you think about your pathway and trajectory as you move up the corporate ladder, will be, I think, a great experience for all of us. And so we look forward to this great experience for our ASED Leadership Pipeline Program. This program is made possible thanks to all of our sponsors. And I do want to thank our two co-host sponsors, PepsiCo and Target Corporation. And I'd like to present our first of our two co-host sponsors, PepsiCo. And here to say a few words on behalf of PepsiCo is my good friend, Marisa Solis. Marisa is a Senior Vice President of Core Brands, Partnership, and Media at Frito-Lay, which is a subsidiary of PepsiCo. And please welcome Marisa Solis.
Muchas gracias, Sid. And buenos dias, everybody. It is such a great pleasure to be here with you today. And on behalf of PepsiCo, I want to give you a very warm welcome to the 2020 HACR Leadership Pipeline Program. The next day, as Sid says, promises to be full of learning for you, full of networking, and more importantly, a real opportunity for you to take your leadership and influence to the next level. And every one of you here today was handpicked to participate and be part of critical pipeline of leaders because somebody believes in you and sees the potential that you have, not just to lead in your respective industries, but to do so with purpose. And not just to grow your business and your bottom line, but to every single day make sure that your impact to your community is a positive impact. And as part of PepsiCo, I am so proud of our continued partnership with HACR in our efforts to educate and to continue to advocate for diversity and engagement, and of course, for the advancement of Latinos in the workforce. Because as the theme of today's Leadership Pipeline Program says, there is really no better time than now. The future is now for your voices to be heard in corporate America and in our communities. We all know 2020 has been an unprecedented year for everyone, but particularly for our Latino community. It's been really, really tough, as you know. Our community has been disproportionately impacted by COVID-19. We have also been marginalized and have been part of the struggle for social justice alongside our Black brothers and sisters. And we've seen our community suffer as small businesses have shut down. But there is so much hope for 2020. We just saw the largest Latino voter participation in history. Our voices are being heard and we're making a difference. And that matters. And that is why PepsiCo is doubling down on our commitment to the Latino community. We recently announced an incremental $170 million investment aimed to hire and retain Hispanic associates, to promote our Hispanic associates to executive ranks, to invest behind scholarships and programs like the Leadership Pipeline Program that you're in today, and to provide comprehensive support to our communities in areas of affordable nutrition, education, and small business. And this is on top of an already $250 million that we spend on our work with Hispanic-owned businesses. And if that wasn't enough, we're putting both our business and our brands front and center to work for the Hispanic community. Recently, we had the creation of not one, but two Hispanic business units, one in our beverage organization and one in our foods organization, again, dedicated to engaging this community and really serving this community. And again, we're also putting our brands front and center. I am so very proud to announce that our Cheetos brand recently announced a partnership with Bad Bunny to sponsor for the first time ever 4 Latin artist categories at the AMAs to ensure that we are promoting Latinos in the areas of the arts. And we're also donated to the Good Bunny Foundation to again ensure that young Latinos get the opportunity to pursue their passions and dreams. And so we know that we do this because it matters. And as I welcome you to this program, I encourage you to pour your energy, pour your passion out as you hear things today, because you have the potential to lead with purpose, to make a big difference in the highest levels of corporate America. And when that potential is on tap, there's no limit to what you can do. So I wish you the best in your journey, and I wish you the best experience for today. Thank you so much, and thank you, Sid, for having us.
Thank you so much, Marisa Solis from Frito-Lay and PepsiCo, and thank you for serving as our co-host sponsor. Next, I'd like to introduce David Mireles. He is the Vice President for Small Format and Localization Merchandising at our second co-host sponsor, Target Corporation. Thank you, Target, for your support of ASED, and please welcome David Mireles, Vice President at Target Corporation.
Thanks so much, Sid. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of Target, it's an honor to be here to kick off Hasera's 2020 Leadership Pipeline Program. Target's been a proud sponsor of Hasera since 2010. Over the many years, many of our leaders, including our CEO, Brian Cornell, have spoken at Hasera. And Target has had also over 200 members participate in Hasera events. Target's support of Hasera is grounded in our corporate values. We believe that the highest performing teams are also the most diverse teams. Additionally, Target serves an incredibly diverse group of customers, or as we like to call them, our guests. To serve our Hispanic guests, we must ensure that we bring authentic cultural products and experiences to life in our stores and online. Hispanic guests must be able to see themselves in Target. Here's a recent spot from Target's Hispanic Heritage Month campaign that encapsulates this.
Being from two different places, it's not a tug of war, it's a gift, it's a blessing.
Growing up as a young girl, I was very judgmental of myself because I didn't fit this portrait of what I thought back then was beauty.
I hope that people find themselves within the art that I'm making, and it empowers them to move forward and take some chances on themselves because of who they are.
I wanted to raise my children to understand no matter what your skin tone is, no matter what your hair texture is, we're all beautiful.
The only way we can achieve this is by having Hispanic representation at all levels across our team member population. To achieve this, Target is focused on creating opportunities for and developing Hispanic team members who will become our future leaders. I'm personally really excited about the LPP because it's an opportunity for you to gain exposure to the many facets of great leaders that make them successful. Many of you are at inflection points in your career where developmental experiences will shape your future career opportunities. The Leadership Pipeline Program is a wonderful way to think through what this should look like for you personally. I hope you enjoy the day, and with that, I'll turn it back over to Sid. Thank you.
Thank you so much, David, and thank you to Target Corporation for your support and for serving as a co-host sponsor. Again, thank you to PepsiCo and Target. Also, we want to thank all of our sponsors, including Prudential, Bank of America, JP Morgan Chase, Molson Coors, Toyota, and UPS. Thank you all for your sponsorship and your support of our 2020 ASED Leadership Pipeline Program. And so just a few things just to share with you. This virtual experience is intended to give you the feeling of being here in person. And so we encourage you to use this opportunity not only to to get the great experience, but also to network with one another. So we encourage everyone to take a tour of this virtual experience. Make sure that you visit the exhibit hall to learn more from our sponsors. And we have our networking areas. You'll see that sometimes between our programs, there'll be some coordinated networking breaks. We encourage you to use that as an opportunity to interact with one another. And then most importantly, feel free to share via the chats and give feedback. We love to hear how this experience is impacting you. This is a program that we started years ago so that we can help fuel the pipeline of Latinos moving up the corporate ladder, up all the way up into our C-suite programs. And so we certainly encourage you to continue to stay engaged, not only throughout the day, but also as we do programs like these throughout the year. So we're really excited. So a few other housekeeping items is that if you run into any technical issues, email us at programs@aced.org or visit our help desk area in the virtual experience, and we'll make sure our team is ready to help you out for anything that you may need. As you are experiencing our ACED Leadership Pipeline program, we encourage you to share your experience also on social media. If you share on social media, we ask that you use the hashtag ACED events, that's HACR events, so that the world can know about your experience in our ACED Leadership Pipeline program. A big thanks to, again, all our sponsors, thanks to our board of directors, and a huge thanks to our staff who has worked tirelessly, and they're ready to go for what should be a great experience for all of us. So without, so other than that, I think we are good to go. We encourage you to get ready for our first session, which is Unleash the Leader Within. This promises to be a great kickoff session with David Ruiz, who is the retired president for the Florida division in Mexico for UPS, and an inspiring speaker. And then we're going to have some great sessions throughout the day. And when we're done with our programs, make sure you stick with us because we have prizes for those, including a prize that we will announce at the end of the day. It's a big prize, but in order to participate in the prize, make sure that you're here. So it promises to be a great session. Okay, so again, we are ready to go. Thank you to everyone for joining us for this kickoff reception, and then with that, we will come back, and our program will begin at 11:25. So with that, we encourage you to enjoy the rest of the day. Y muchas gracias por su apoyo of the Hispanic Association on Corporate Responsibility and our Leadership Pipeline program. I'll see you soon, virtually.